Have you ever heard of the mighty empire of Tartaria? A civilization that once supposedly spanned the globe, only to disappear without a trace? Let's delve into this enigma, a mystery that has intrigued many a curious mind. Imagine, if you will, a global empire, a civilization so vast and influential that its reach extended across continents, its culture and technology unparalleled. This is the picture painted by the proponents of the theory of Tartaria, a supposed titan of history that has seemingly vanished into thin air. Historical maps from the 16th to the 18th centuries depict a vast entity known as the Grand Tartaria, stretching from the shores of Eastern Europe to the icy wilderness of Siberia and beyond. Yet when we turn the pages of our history books, the empire's name is conspicuously absent. Historical texts and legends whisper of a technologically advanced civilization, a society that harnessed free energy, constructed grand architecture, and spawned a culture that was the envy of the world. Yet we find no mention of Tartaria in our educational systems. We are left to wonder, how could such a colossal empire, a titan of its time, simply cease to exist? Perhaps the more intriguing question is not how, but why. Why would our history, a narrative that is supposed to be an accurate reflection of our past, omit such a significant chapter? Could it be an oversight, a mere clerical error? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? The proponents of the Tartaria theory suggest a more sinister explanation. They argue that this mysterious empire has not been forgotten but erased, systematically wiped from our collective memory. The reasons for this alleged cover-up are as diverse as they are intriguing, ranging from political maneuvering to technological suppression and beyond. So we find ourselves entangled in a web of speculation at the crossroads of history and conspiracy. The enigma of Tartaria beckons us to question, to probe deeper, to challenge the narrative that we have been fed. What if the omission of Tartaria from our history books is not an oversight, but a deliberate act? As we peel back the layers of this mystery, we invite you to join us on this journey of discovery. Stay tuned, for the enigma of Tartaria is just the beginning. And what about the Mud Flood? A cataclysmic event that supposedly reshaped the Earth's topography and wiped out Tartaria. Descend with us now into the depths of an alternative history, into the murky world of the Mud Flood. The theory suggests a catastrophic event that occurred in the 19th century, a deluge of mud that buried buildings, reshaped landscapes, and potentially erased entire civilizations from the annals of time. Imagine, if you will, a surge of mud so vast, so destructive, that it swallowed up cities, leaving only the tops of the tallest buildings visible. A torrent of earth and clay that concealed the grandeur of civilizations beneath a blanket of mystery. Proponents of the mud flood theory point to architectural anomalies as evidence. They ask, why are so many older buildings partially submerged in the ground? Why do we see windows and doors leading to nowhere but soil and stone? How could our ancestors, with their relatively primitive technology, have constructed such architectural marvels that we struggle to replicate today? Further fueling this theory is the conspicuous absence of historical records. A civilization as grand as Tartaria, once spanning the vast expanse of Asia and Europe, has left behind remarkably few historical documents. Is it possible that the mud flood wiped out not just the civilization, but also its history? Some argue that the mud flood was not a natural disaster, but a man-made cataclysm, a deliberate act to bury a civilization and rewrite history, a cover-up on an unprecedented scale. As we delve deeper into this mystery, we must question everything we know about our past. We must be prepared to challenge the accepted narrative and seek our own truth. Remember, history is not always written by the victors. Sometimes it's written by those who survive. And survival, in the face of a mud flood, would have required more than strength. It would have required cunning, resilience, and a willingness to forget. Could this event be the reason for Tartaria's disappearance from our history? Only time and our relentless pursuit of truth will tell. How could such significant events be hidden in plain sight, you may wonder? The answer lies in an intricate web of conspiracy, manipulation, and control of historical narratives. It's not the first time that history has been molded to fit a certain agenda. Take, for instance, the burning of the Library of Alexandria, a repository of human knowledge, lost in the flames. Yet there are theories suggesting this wasn't just a tragic accident, but a deliberate act to control the flow of information. Or consider the Roswell incident, an alleged UFO crash that has been wrapped in layers of secrecy and disinformation by the government. What truths were they trying to conceal? Is it possible that we've been kept in the dark about the existence of extraterrestrial life? In a similar vein, could the story of Tartaria and the mud flood be another chapter of history that's been swept under the rug? Why would someone want to hide such significant events? The reasons could range from maintaining political or religious control to suppressing technological advancements that could disrupt the current power structure. The suppression of Tartaria, a supposed global empire, could be an attempt to erase a period of history that doesn't align with the accepted narrative. The mud flood may have been a cataclysmic event that reshaped the world, the evidence of which has been literally buried. These theories, mind you, are not to create panic or spread false information. Instead, they serve as a reminder to question the narratives we've been fed, to dig deeper and seek the truth. Think about it. How many other historical events have been altered, covered up, or completely stricken from the record? How much of our history is truly known, and how much is yet to be discovered? As we delve into the past, we're not only unearthing forgotten empires or cataclysmic events, we're also shining a light on the manipulation of our collective memory. As we peel back the layers of history, we begin to question, what else has been hidden from us? Are we ready to challenge the historical narrative that we've been taught? Pause for a moment and let that question sink in. We've been raised in a world where history is often presented as a concrete, unchanging entity. We're taught that the past is a series of events that have happened, and that's that. But is it really? What if the narrative we've been fed is merely a fraction of the truth, or worse, skewed to fit a particular agenda? What if there are hidden chapters of our past that have been systematically erased or distorted beyond recognition? The Tartaria Empire and the mud flood hypothesis are just two of the many alternative histories that have been relegated to the realm of conspiracy theories. But what if they're not just theories? What if they're pieces of a puzzle waiting to be put together to reveal a picture of our past that's vastly different from what we've been told? We're not saying that you should blindly believe every alternative theory that comes your way. Far from it. We're encouraging you instead to question, to scrutinize, to think critically. Don't just accept what you're told. Dig deeper. Do your own research. Seek out multiple perspectives. Keep an open mind, but also be discerning. Remember, history isn't just about the past. It's about understanding where we come from, who we are, and where we're going. It's about learning from our mistakes, celebrating our achievements, and paving the way for a better future. If the history we know is incomplete or distorted, then our understanding of ourselves and our world is too. Challenging the narrative isn't about undermining history. It's about seeking the whole truth, about being brave enough to question what we've been taught and wise enough to seek our own answers. And as we embark on this quest for truth, let's remember one thing. This isn't a race, nor is it a competition. It's a journey that we're all on together, a journey that's as intriguing as it is enlightening. The search for truth is a journey, not a destination. Are you intrigued by these mysteries of our past? The curiosities we've delved into today are but the tip of the iceberg. The enigmatic Tartaria, the puzzling mud flood, they beckon us to question what we've been told, to look beyond the surface, and to seek the truth that is often hidden in plain sight. Theories abound, alternative histories whisper in the shadows, archaeological cover-ups are hinted at. But it's up to us, to you, to sift through the evidence, to piece together the fragments of our past. What other historical events or civilizations do you think might have been concealed or misrepresented? What other narratives lie buried under the sands of time, waiting to be unearthed? The quest for truth is a journey we must undertake together. It's a voyage into the unknown, a grand adventure that will reshape our understanding of the world. So, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Join us as we continue to unravel the mysteries of our hidden history.